My name is Shann Jones. Welcome to Wales.
My story is the story of an American city girl who couldn't boil an egg, who ended up finding love and happiness on a Welsh goat farm and managed to invent the cure to flesh-eating superbugs along the way. I started out as a San Francisco radio talk show host on KGO Radio, addressing over 1 million listeners a night. Lived in an apartment, had a maid to clean, and just about could cook a piece of toast, but that was it. Then I moved to Wales, to the UK, and I fell in love with Rich, who's a harp maker and a farmer and a sharpshooter. Think Crocodile Dundee with a Welsh accent. So we fell in love and got married, and suddenly here I was on a 25-acre self-sustaining small holding. I had to learn to cook a roast dinner, help a sheep give birth to a lamb, pluck a chicken, cook bread, and feed 10 people every night. It was a pretty steep learning curve. We got a goat when our little boy Benji was having bronchial infections, and we're amazed to find that the raw goat's milk actually cured his asthma. We put his inhalers away in the back of the closet. Then we had a lot of leftover goat's milk, and I learned to put the goat's milk into soap and skin cream, and that cleared his eczema. Well, at that point, Rich and I figured we were onto something, so we both quit our day jobs, and we launched our little business, Chuckling Goat. It was a smash hit. People were loving the products. They're naturally healing. Our products were launched by Fortnum & Mason and Tesco's Nutricenter. Everything was going really well. And then Rich went into the hospital for a major operation. He came out with an infection of a flesh-eating superbug called MRSA. MRSA is resistant to antibiotics, and the doctors told us there was nothing they could do. So I was desperate. And I did some research, and I found a story about the Black Plague and about perfumers who found a combination of essential oils that killed infection. I was desperate, and I had nothing to lose. So I ordered the ingredients, I mixed up the oil, and I used it on Rich. And it worked. 2 weeks later, he swabbed clear of MRSA. And after he was safe, we had the oil lab tested. Come to find out, it does actually kill MRSA, Salmonella, E. coli, and Campylobacter at 0.05% dilution. So, a happy ending. And now we're working with the Welsh Assembly Government Innovation Sector and Swansea University to develop further application of our natural healing remedies. I kept a diary of that whole adventure, and I wrote the diaries up. They turned into my book, Confessions of Chuckling Goat, How Kefir and Natural Remedies Saved My Husband's Life.
We hope Chuckling Goat's natural healing magic, backed by science, helps your family as much as it's helped ours.